The disappearance of 23-year-old Shannan Gilbert is the catalyst to the entire Long Island serial killer case. In 2010, Shannan, who lived in New Jersey and worked as a prostitute, had her driver take her out to a remote area of Long Island for a, quote, party. At some point in the evening, something scared the living daylights out of Shannan, and she started flipping out, saying people were trying to kill her. Shannan called 911 and had a frantic 23-minute conversation with the dispatcher, all while she was running around on the streets, banging on doors, trying to get help. Even though her driver and some neighbors and 911 offered help and tried to get the police involved, she didn't slow down and she just kept on running and then vanished. Now, she became a missing person, but law enforcement didn't take her disappearance all that seriously because oftentimes people like prostitutes and sex workers are treated like second-class citizens. Now, fast forward several months, and a police detective was out with his police dog doing some sort of training exercise when the dog alerted to the scent of a cadaver out in the brambles off of Ocean Parkway. Human remains were discovered, and police immediately thought they had located Shannan, only they didn't. The body was identified as Melissa Bartholomew. She's another missing sex worker. 3 more bodies would be discovered the next day, all the same way, bound and wrapped in burlap. And they had more similarities. They were petite sex workers who advertised on Craigslist. They were Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Megan Waterman, and Amber Costello. Police now know they have a serial killer on their hands, but notably, not a single one of these victims was Shannan Gilbert. And here's where things get really eerie. On the 1-year anniversary of locating the Gilgo Beach 4, the exact day the next year, Shannan Gilbert's remains would finally be found. Her body would be discovered about a half a mile from where she first disappeared, and her death was ruled accidental. Law enforcement does not believe that Shannan died at the hands of Lisk. According to her boyfriend at the time, Shannan had mental health issues and she was not taking her medication. She was very likely also on some sort of illicit drug that night, which could have accounted for her erratic behavior. However, her family still believes she was murdered, but her case is closed.